Hello, it has been a while, but here I am. If you are new here, my name is Amanda, and I am a single 44-year-old living in Seattle, still recovering from cancer, and honestly just trying to figure out what is next. Still, I don't have a very conventional life, no partner, no kids, and I'm going to get more into that in upcoming videos, but this video is about our move, and by our, I mean my mom and myself. My mom has been living in this house for about 20 years now, and other than the home I grew up in, this has been our family home. My stepdad passed away about 3 years ago, and I moved back into the mother-in-law apartment below my mom. Selling our home has been a long time coming though, and it is going to be sad, but I think both my mom and I are ready for something new. This house holds so many memories and has shared a lot of love, and there will definitely be an adjustment period. I know and I expect that. There will be, I'm sure, waves of grief to come from closing this chapter of our lives. But with all of that being said, I've realized that I really want to focus on building up this community, and over the coming months you can expect to see more. I know I've said that a couple times, but I really mean it. I am in the middle of packing up the house, and it is bringing up a lot of feelings and emotions, and I've just been kind of dreading certain aspects. I finally took down all the pictures around the house. We don't technically move until next week, but we get access to the house on Tuesday, so we're going to start taking over a lot of the loose things, and it just feels weird. I wonder what I'm talking about. So we sold the house in 3 days. It was a few weeks ago, so we've just been packing and getting ready, and I keep trying to make a video, but it's just, then I got really sick, so here I am now. I am feeling all the feels. So I'm just going to take you through packing and chat and just kind of hang out with you while I close this chapter of my family's life, because this has been our family home for 20 some odd years, and now we're moving on. So to be fair, we got a beautiful home within doors down from my older brother over where he lives. The whole goal of this is to be closer to one of my brothers and their families, and ultimately we decided to go towards my older brother just because it's in the area that I grew up and it's very comforting to my mom and myself, and we found a house a few doors down from my brother. We will see them hopefully a lot more, and the house is really big, so much bigger than what we have here. We will be sharing living spaces, i.e. the kitchen, dining room, but we both have our own living areas. The layout is perfect, and that was a huge thing for us, is to make sure that we weren't on top of each other, and that would cause some definite issues. I'm excited. I really am. I'm just trying to take in this space and be so grateful for what it gave us for the last 20 plus years. Hold all the memories deep in my heart, and then just be excited for what is next. We're just going to take it 1 month at a time and look at both of our health and see where we are at. Louie's rubbing up against. Meow! Are you excited for the big house? He's excited for the big house because he has full reign of the house. So many bedrooms to explore, right? I'm so excited. I love you. I think I got really overwhelmed when trying to share what I was going through when I was going through cancer. And now that that chapter is somewhat closed, I'm excited to share and more on living an unconventional life in my 40s. I think it's really important to have a space dedicated to those like me who aren't in a partnership, who don't have kids, live in multi-generational homes, etc. You get the idea. One of the things that frustrates me the most is how much emphasis we put on partnerships and kids and living this incredibly autonomous life. I've worked really hard to let go of these pressures we constantly receive from outside patriarchal influences and just live a life that feels good to me. I also want to continue sharing life after going through such a scary and traumatic experience like cancer. I think after I finished treatment, I was just really burnt out from having cancer be such a massive role in my life. And honestly, I needed a break from talking about it all the time. However, I realized how important it is to continue sharing not only what I went through, but more so what I'm going through now. Life after cancer isn't easy, and it's not openly talked about in the same way that it is when you're going through it. There's this underlying expectation to just get over it and move on. But survivorship is very, very hard and very complex. And you come out on the other side a completely different person. I keep saying I'm trying to figure out what is next, and I do feel like things are starting to reveal themselves. And after I settle from this move, you will start to see some new ideas come to life, which I'm really excited about. I'm gonna lie, it is so weird packing up 20 years of life. Although I know I've only been living here for almost 3 years, back here I should say. I mean, my mom's been living here for 20 years. This has been our family home for 20 years. And we are packing it all up. The house is sold in 3 days, and we are moving. And I have all the feels around it and then some. But I'm trying to do things a little bit different than how I normally move and be way more organized and on top of it, because usually I'll just think I have all the time in the world, and then all of a sudden I'm like down to the wire. So packing up today everything that I'm not going to use over the next 13 days. And apparently my mom is upstairs doing the same thing, because she is like banging away at something. Also, I have allergies that are so bad, so yeah, that's why I sound like this. Buddy, you gotta go lay down, my love. In the meantime, I hope you'll follow along, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you again really soon.